Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am refreshing my guest bedroom, finally. And it's funny, I'm doing it during the virus. So I'm working with just thrifted stuff and DIYs. So if you want to see how I did this guest room refresh using just thrifted and DIY things and how you can do the same thing while you're shut in, then let's get started. This is my guest room, and guys, you're seeing it in a good state. I wish I had the recording of what it looked like before I moved out most of the stuff. It was a mess, as a lot of guest rooms are. But we're starting out with a pretty decent clean slate. That dresser you're looking at was, I picked that up from the side of the road, and I did a DIY on that some time ago with a collab with Zane, and I'll try to include that. I'll try to include a lot of the videos that go along with some of the DIYs and thrifted finds that are in this room and in the makeover. So we're starting out with a pretty decent clean slate, but I'm going to move some things around. We don't have any curtains, so I was able to find some curtains from my stash that I was able to use, and I'll put those in, and I'll show you some other things that are just some leftover DIYs and thrifted finds. So let's get started with this. These are the curtains that I found in my stash. I bought these, I don't know, like 5 years ago from Target. I had two big panels. I needed 4. So what did I do? I just cut them in half and hot glued them together to make my 4 panels. And I'll show you how they turn out later in the video. But these were some great curtains from Target. Here you can see the headboard that I DIY'd a while ago, and I'll include a link to the video where I made this headboard for the guest room. And I was debating during this makeover whether I was going to stick with this headboard or not, because it looked like it was kind of clashing with what I was pulling together. But stay to the end and you'll see if I decided to use it. I don't know if you can tell from this angle that the bed is no longer on the side wall. It is now between the windows. I'm loving this angle from the bed. This mirror is thrifted from Habitat for Humanity. And here's a shot of the room and how it turned out. You'll notice those pink pillows are from a DIY that I did a while ago. The mirror over the bed, that was a thrift find, I think from a Goodwill a couple of years ago. The mirror on the bed, that was a leftover mirror that was on the table. I went with the pink flowers. All these pink flowers are from Dollar Tree, believe it or not. The telephone, I think I showed that sometime in a video. I hauled that telephone from a Goodwill in Pennsylvania, and I forgot I even had it, and I showed it a while ago. Look at Beethoven sitting over there. Thrifted! The dresser, as I mentioned, was a DIY. I found the dresser on the side of the road, painted it black, added those crystal knobs during a collaboration with At Home with Zane, and I'll include that somewhere here as well. So as you can see, I have a ton of thrifted items and DIYs in here. I had planned to not do this with thrifted and DIYs, but when you're shut in, you work with what you have, right? This little dresser dressing table used to be brown and we painted it black, oh, years ago. The coffee teapots, I have two of those sitting on the nightstand, and I thrifted those, whoosh, some time ago. I think last year. I'll include a link to the video of where I picked up those if I can find that video. There's my headboard from a DIY. And I love those gray pillows there. I found those in a stash that I had to put away like 5 years ago. I found those in the garage. Awesome. And these are the curtains that I cut in half so that I could make 4 panels out of 2. Boy, doing what you have. Doing what you can with what you have, right? So the room kind of came together. There are still some things under the bed. I can't even begin to show you what's under the bed. Hubby's puzzles are still under there, so we won't go there. But I like how it turned out. I hope you like it too. But just some inspiration, guys, so that you can work with what you have already. I hope you like this. Leave me your comments down below and let me know what you like best about the room. And thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.